Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double. Brett Gardner stands in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he's retired here, one away. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
The catcher, number 34.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams, he's able to get out of it. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
High and deep to right center field. Ellsbury going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
David Ortiz will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's having just a great season, but it's so hard to lead all 3 categories. He's not even in the top 5 in average.
On to first, and Big Poppy's set down there, a double play. Jackie Bradley Jr. will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury is under it. And that retires the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. All tied at 1-1. Carlos Beltran will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Carlos Beltran.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Plouffe.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 190 is the batting average coming in. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, the only question with this one was it going to stay fair? It had plenty of height to it and winds up working out for him.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 1 home run and 3 driven in. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A barehand play by Pedroia. He's out.
No way. That was awesome. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
That's popped up out toward short right field. Pedroia onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-1 New York.
Travis Shaw will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Travis Shaw.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Brock Holt will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied out to deep center field. Ellsbury racing back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, that is just a great inside-out approach. They've got him shaded to pull a little bit, so you see a big gap out there in left center field. And it turns out he doesn't even use the gap because this one's all the way off the wall. But from there, he's able to ease his way on into second base with a long opposite field double.
Dustin Pedroia will stride in an early RBI opportunity here as he currently sits 7th in the AL in that very category.
And sometimes we forget that he's a second baseman. It's pretty rare to have a middle infielder like him that can be a big-time run producer for you.
Lifted in the air to center field. Here's the catch by Ellsbury as the runner tags at third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Blake Swihart will stand in here. Currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to pad that total here.
Yeah, and he's such a young player, too. You know, it's great for baseball as a sport when we've got such dominating young players like him making their mark, and it's so much fun to watch.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Matty. Mark Teixeira has won multiple gold gloves, and for good reason. He makes playing first base look effortless. Picks short hops as well as anyone in the league, and he's a big target for the rest of his infield.
Line to the right side. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Mookie Betts steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Runner goes for second. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Xander Bogaerts gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Beltran under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 2. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now as he'll get us going in the top of inning number 3.
And we've yet to see a 0 on that scoreboard so far, so he'll be looking to get something started again.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. It's true that Ellsbury has had great individual success in this game, but his teams have done really well for the most part, too.
Yeah, that's a good point, because he won 2 World Series rings with the Red Sox, and he's been on some fairly successful Yankee ball clubs as well.
Brett Gardner.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still a 3-2 ball game. David Ortiz digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ellsbury ranging back. Gone! A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 35 now on the season. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley.
This is pulled into right. Beltran is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. As he lines this one out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Left field and deep. Gardner going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Blake Swihart comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. 1 for the Sox thanks to the big blow by David Ortiz. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 4-2 Boston. Greg Bird is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Swing and a little tapper. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Carlos Beltran, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still down by a count of 4-2. Rusney Castillo is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Shot back up the middle. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. He just hit it right at somebody.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Beltran. He'll take the turn and head for second, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, as he lines this one out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Beltran. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The home run balls continue to cause him a lot of problems out there on the mound. He gave up 3 of them last time he took the mound, and now he's already served up 2 more here in this one. That's a trend that he better change real soon.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Ivan Nova is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Here's Brock Holt now.
Third baseman, Brock.
Turned on down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 15.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Blake Swihart will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Yankees 2. Trevor Plouffe heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded to the right. Ortiz takes it in. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman,
Starlin Castro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row. So now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left. Rusney Castillo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Belted. Deep center field. Ellsbury racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home 5th. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. Does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Maybe a little early to start thinking about this, but if you're wondering how rare it would be for a team to score a run in every inning of a ball game, in the American League it's happened just 5 times, most recently by the Royals back in 1998. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. First delivery to him on the way. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
First baseman.
David Ortiz steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the stretch. Rips this one to first. In there, a base hit. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he gets another one up there, he may jump the yard again.
Hard hit ball to second, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, there's been plenty of offense to go around here, but this guy's certainly been one of the key contributors. Give him 2 more RBIs there. That's now 5 for the game. This offensive explosion continues.
Line drive to center field. Here's the catch by Ellsbury as the runner tags at third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 13-2. Brett Gardner will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
1 away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And as you can see, they are... Blake Swihart gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
In now, Rusney Castillo. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Mookie Betts. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Xander Bogaerts digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Line toward the alley in left center. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
First pitch on its way. Hammers it to deep right field. Beltran looks up, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Hit well on the ground to first. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Brian McCann will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Stephen Wright will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he misses with it, 1-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down.
Third baseman number 24.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and they remain well. Anthony Swarzak will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Brock Holt will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Shot towards second, and this is going to be his 4th hit of the game as this should wind up as extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Blake Swihart will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a fifth chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting,
Mookie Betts digging, looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
number 2,
Xander Bogaerts gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Make it 18 runs home now, and this has been an absolute drubbing, and it might not be over yet.
Looking to minimize the damage here. He pulls this one into right. Beltran is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Starlin Castro will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside, ball 1. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground and reined in, 1 away.
now batting, shortstop.
Didi Gregorius will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swihart waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Andrew Miller will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Miller.
So standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Shoots this one to first. But right there is Teixeira as he spears it for the first out.
The designated hitter,
Travis Shaw gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Ground ball right side. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
now batting. Third baseman
Brock Holt steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Dustin Pedroia will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Brett Gardner will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there, 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Mark Teixeira will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and they're an out away, 2 gone here in the 9th.
designated hitter
Greg Bird gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, David Ortiz. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 18-2. Good night from Fenway.